Hello, people of the world. If you are new, my name is Brunel. If you are not, you already know my name. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back. And you new subscribers, I see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, darlings, darlings. Listen, it's Charlotte Tilbury. As soon as I hear that, it's just her all the way through. So, a new product in town. Ooh. Now, it is a luxury range. It is quite expensive. You get the size, which is 30ml. The cost is £60, which is quite a lot of money. And I went on a website expecting to try this one out because the claims were for something super hydrating, which having now had my skin analyzed and realized that it's actually, well, I knew it anyway, but it's confirmed. My skin is very, very dehydrated, so I need the kind of products which will help retain moisture and hydration in my skin. And therefore, I looked at this and I thought, you know what, why not try it? And I was so pleased when I went online, and she also has a smaller size, which is the 8ml for you guys, which is 0.27 fluid ounces. And that one costs £25, so you don't have to go and spend someone at the door, delivery or something. I don't know what. Hold on a second. Can you get that, please? Thank you. There you go. Good thing about having kids. You can turn them into your own little slaves. I'm only kidding. Calm down. I'm only kidding. Anyway, so I got this one, £25. And also she, probably about 3 months or 4 months ago, brought out the Flawless foundation, which I was intending to buy and then I've completely forgot. So I thought, why not? So I've got 2 of her products now. So I'm going to start reading through the claims. But if you're not interested in the claims and you just want to see the demo, then look somewhere. You're very welcome. But for everyone else, here we go. 93% agree skin looks younger. Woo! My new groundbreaking skincare innovation, Charlotte Magic Serum, Crystal Elixir, is a supercharged secret to your skin's best future. Woo! Okay. I have collaborated with expert scientists to bring you a groundbreaking serum for hydrated, youthful looking skin. A magic matrix of ingredients expertly blended in a high performance elixir to give your skin a magic boost. Awaken your skin's potential with the power of potent ingredients, so featuring Replexium, I think it is, Replexium for younger looking skin, golden vitamin C for a brighter looking complexion, and hydration powerhouse polyglutamic acid, a supercharged skincare ingredient has over 4 times more hydrating than hyaluronic acid. Right, I'm not going to go through how many women say this, how many women say that. Nobody cares. So you guys know it is expensive. So if you want to try out this product and see, then you've got this size, which it's exactly the same kind of shape as the bigger one, and you can save yourself some money and go for the small one. Try it out until it's finished and see whether it's made any difference to your skin before you go and splurge on a larger amount. So I'm actually really pleased that I didn't end up getting a larger size and I ended up getting this. Also, recently, I've had my skin examined and I kind of knew that my skin was dehydrated anyway, which is why it was so oily. But I did a kind of like a skin analysis and it has confirmed that. So I need to use products which are humectants and also try and leave oil away from that, but also try and use products which will help me retain hydration. And of course, this one sounds like it, so let's try it out and let's see. As you can see, it comes in a glass bottle and it has got don't mind my nails, I need to take the nail varnish off. Okay, you got the dropper, which is actually slightly different because it is bent at the bottom, and there is a scent, but it's quite light. I'm also trying to stay away from perfume stuff on my face as well. But yeah, so you've got that, and then you've got, let's just gonna put a little bit here. I'm not gonna do the Fasali drip drip drip. I'm just gonna make sure that everything's covered and see whether it disappears into the skin, what kind of feeling it leaves behind. Feels very light. As you keep rubbing it, it gets, you know, it disappears into the skin, gets absorbed, which is good. Now I'm just going to apply that over the rest of my face. Right, so that's in place. Yeah, I would have preferred it without a scent to it. I'm trying to stay away from things which are scented on my face. Rest of my body, not a problem at all. Face, I've got a bit of a sensitive nose that's just been too hyper, yeah, working a little too well at the moment. So even the smallest scent is kind of smells a lot stronger. Right, so we've got here the Airbrush Flawless foundation as well, which I'm going to quickly have a look at. I've never used it, obviously. Hopefully this is the right shade. I don't know. I don't know. I've got here shade number 14, warm. This is the packaging, which is very nice, very luxurious. I really don't know if this is going to be okay. But before I apply that, I'm just going to go and I'm just going to apply corrector under my eyes in certain areas and then move on to the foundation. We'll test it out and see. Whew, looking a bit scary. So this is the foundation, the Airbrush Flawless foundation. Stays all day and night. I don't know about the night part, but whatever. It is a full coverage foundation with a flawless matte long-lasting finish. Apply your Airbrush Flawless foundation, blending outwards from the center of your face for a flawless airbrushed finish. Yeah, well, that's what it says, but I kind of start from the outside in, so that kind of, I don't, because I'm so oily, especially in the center of my face, then I want to put less product on in that area and maybe more on the outer edges of my face. Right, so of course it is shade number 14, warm. I think this might be a little bit too light, I don't know, but I was going for one that had a bit of a golden finish to it, yellow finish to it, so oh lordy, I don't know. If it is wrong, then I've wasted my money. Yeah, this is not looking right at all. Even if I was to go get wrong kind of undertone, or I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know. I'll see what I can do with it. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I am gonna look like Casper. Ugh. Or Casper wannabe. Ooh. I don't know about this. Oh, lordy. The thing is, I think it also looked very deceptive in online as well. I thought it was a lot darker than this. So, oh my God. Let's try and blend it out and see what it ends up like. Hopefully it's one of those where initially it looks too much, too bright, and then it blends in. I hope it is. Okay, so this took 2 layers. The first layer wasn't quite enough. I could still see sort of the areas where I corrected underneath, so I could see a little pattern there. I had to put a second layer in. This for me is more medium to full coverage rather than just full coverage. Shade wise, I want it to be a smidgen darker. Yeah, I'll make it work, but I would prefer it to be a smidgen darker. It's just a bit off. I'll try and match my neck. I don't try and match my chest, as I've explained before. My chest is way lighter than my face. I just try and match get a foundation that sort of goes with my neck, because if I just go with my face, you can tell a massive difference between the two. Works really well when I've got something a high neck, but when I've got something low neck, it's a massive difference, and then I have to take it down and down and down and further, and then it just looks even worse, because this down here, I don't know if it's really clear on camera, it's about 2 shades lighter. So it's a pain in the proverbial. So I'll try and go for something that's sort of similar to here, so that I don't have to put foundation on my neck, because I just hate it. Yeah, but I would have wished for it to be slightly darker. However, the finish itself, for getting the color itself, is actually really, really nice. It's a lot more matte than I was expecting it to be. It sets really quick. Might also have to do with the fact that I've got, I'm using Farsali's liquid to powder. And yeah, that might also help, but I do like the finish. That it feels really natural, and it is set fairly quickly, so you have to be fast. I think this actually will be one of those where you're better off applying with a brush rather than a sponge. You can go over it with a sponge once you've actually put your canvas in place, but initially I would think it's a good idea to start with a brush rather than a sponge, only because for some reason the sponge you have to go over it again, otherwise it sets, and then you can see sort of the pattern of the sponge where you've gone over it. So either that or use a sponge, but don't go too hard. Just be very, very light and don't press too hard on the skin. But I'm going to go and finish off the rest of my face, and we'll see the finished look, and hopefully I can blend it in a bit better so it's not too yeah. Hey people, look at it. I am finished. Thank you very much. Now, what can I say? This, I can't really say anything about it except you have to keep trying it. It's a skincare product. All you can do is give a first impression, but it is, you know, it's meant to be hydrating. So I will definitely use this all the way up until it's finished, and then at some point later on, I'll decide whether to go and buy another one or the £60 one. Obviously, it is a good thing to invest in skincare, especially when you're on my age group. In fact, start earlier, then you're better off and you get yourself set into a routine. But if you're like me, starting late, then starting late, better late than never. Yeah, so it is what it is. The surprise, the absolute shocker is this foundation here. I really was not expecting much from the foundation. I just got the foundation thinking, oh yeah, you guys know me, I love trying all sorts of different foundations, and honestly I just thought, get it and, you know, try it. Why not? You know, I was intending to spend £60 anyway, so why not get the two together? And lo and behold, it is my favorite, item at this lot. The finish is just brilliant. It is matte. It is just perfection. I mean, hopefully it translates on camera, but it is just so. If you are looking for a flawless, base, I mean, it's just brilliant, and it has stayed matte. Now, how matte it is, I think it has to do with these as well. I used, first of all, the Farsali primer, which is a liquid powder. I used that initially, and then I went over with this, which is a Too Faced poreless and primed and poreless plus pore banishing, whatever. So primer. So I reviewed this recently, and it works really well. Actually, I've come to love it. For the purpose of helping to reduce pores, but also to give a really soft canvas as well, and it's really nice. Marry that together with this, and this is the finished look. I mean, it's just fantastic. I love the foundation. Now, at a later stage, I might get a darker shade as well, and then that way I can blend the two together and work with something better, because as I said, it's a little bit too light for me, but I've worked on it, and hopefully it looks okay. Let me know what you guys think. Other than that, thank you people. Yeah, I really enjoy these products, and I'm so glad I found another foundation. If you are super oily, extremely oily, this foundation is definitely worth a try. It is lovely, especially you can find the right primers for it. It will work an absolute treat. People, stay safe wherever you are across the world. You guys will see me some other time. Tomorrow I am filming another video, full face of makeup this time around. Thank goodness for that, because I haven't done that in a long time. And other than that, yeah, well, that's that. Bye people.